Hello, hello, hello. We'll wait for a few people to join in, and I hope everyone having a good Friday evening. This is Jackie from Melbourne, Australia. I hope everyone having a wonderful day. And those who are watching me through Facebook, thanks for being here. And those who are watching me through my YouTube channel, thanks for joining in. And please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you can keep getting an update about the next upcoming interviews and the videos I'm going to upload. Those who are looking for an opportunity online, this is the best platform. We are bringing in people from our community sharing their story, how they have achieved the success in the last couple of months and the days today. So what we what most of the people around us, in the lifetime are looking for. Today, I got a lady which has the same, dream or same reasons what we all have in our life, you know. And most of the people blend in with the day-to-day activities, day-to-day life, whatever life throws at you, you go with the flow. But there are people, those who want to break that mirror, those who want to break in and achieve something in their life, you know. And that's what this lady is all about. What we're looking for, we're looking for freedom, the independence in our life. The decision what we make should be our own. You know, we want to achieve the success in our own terms. You know, you do not want anyone to lead you; they want to lead you. You know, you want to lead yourself, your decision, your future, your success, and your day-to-day activities, whether it's financial, whether it's personal. Everyone has a different meaning of freedom and independence, correct? But this lady, I met her through my online business community. She's from Melbourne, Australia. Her name is Sophia, and she's basically from India, but she moved to Australia a long time back, and she's working uh, full time, and she working for the federal government of Australia, and she's working there for last couple of years. But one day she decided that she do not wanted to, you know, run her life as she was running through, and she do not wanted to uh, let someone else decide what she needs to do in her life. She was looking for that freedom, that independence, where she can make the decision for her own. And that's exactly what she did when she decided that she wanted to break that mirror and do something online and achieve the success she was looking for herself and the family. I will not waste your time. I would like to get her on board and ask her the question, why? You know, that's the question we should ask to ourselves. Why? Why we doing what we doing right now? Why we are not letting our dreams to come true? You know, why we want to achieve what we want to achieve, and why we are stuck in that place where we are right now. So let's ask Sophia what's what was her why she decided to go ahead and break that mirror and join the online platform and have a success which everyone is. Hey Sophia, how are you?
Good. Hello, Jay. Good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I hope I did a good introduction for you.
More than more than required. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, it's pleasure to be on your page. And thank you very much for inviting me. It's definitely like a privilege to be on your page, to be
It's all
sharing
my
my.
pleasure, Sophia. It's all my pleasure because the ladies like you, those who are breaking in and moving further and making others realize that if you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it as well, you know. And before we get into the business aspect of the online business we are doing, I want you to share about yourself, where you from, and how all this journey started of being into a full-time job.
Mm, definitely, I would love to share my story. Well, as you all can see, well, I'm from India, uh, migrant to Australia, called Australia my home 16 years ago. No, not 16, sorry, 14 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I'm from South Bangalore, and I wanted to come to Australia because I wanted to have a better future and also wanted to, as you know, you're from India, so you know that the lifestyle is much better and compared. So that was the reason or why I wanted to come here. And
Yeah,
when I came here, initially, like every migrant, I did actually have challenges to set up myself in this new place. My husband found a job, not a job that he would actually would have got when he was in India because he's an automobile engineer. But when he
okay.
came here, he had to do a laborer's job, and
Yeah,
he happily took it. And even though I had a lot of experience, corporate experience back in India, when I came here, I couldn't find a job for 8 months. Every time I applied, I was rejected, and I didn't know the reason why I was rejected. But God's grace, I found a job and got myself into the Australian market or industry. I got myself set up, and then I worked in a private company for 5 years, five
hmm,
years, and then gone to federal government because my dream was to work as a government employee in Australia, and I was successful in finding a job. And yeah, I'm doing. I've been working in different government agencies for 5 years now.
okay.
So
That's good. That's good.
that's my story. Yeah, there
Yeah,
was a lot of competition, but yeah, I got through that, and I love my job. But when I was doing my job, to continue my story as to how came into this business world, uh, when I was single, or rather, not when we were just a couple, myself and my husband, we
yeah,
didn't have any issues working full time, working overtime, getting some extra money. But when my kids came along, I realized that I can't be at work all the time, and I needed time for my family. And when I go to work in the morning and come back in the evening, my day is gone, and
exactly.
my children are exhausted, and they're ready to bed when they come back. When I come back home, and I don't have time to see them and play with them or do special things for them. So my urge to start my own business actually became stronger became stronger when my older girl started school. So she was watching all her friends mom dropping her off and picking them up, dropping them, and also involving themselves like as parent teacher helper.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and she used to ask me, why don't you come as a parent teacher helper?
yeah,
And I could see all my friends, moms coming and helping, but I had to explain to my daughter that I work like in a full time job, and I wouldn't be getting leave or permission willy nilly. I had
yeah,
to plan everything in advance, so
exactly.
I couldn't fit in her request, and I've missed so many sporting events. I've missed trips. I've missed like I couldn't be there. So I felt that's not what I want my child to grow up with. That my mom was never part of my school, part of what I wanted to
growing
show
up.
and what I do in the school. So I started looking for something that I can have like an income um, online so that I can slowly switch up from my full-time job. And then, yeah, that's how I got into this online business as well. So I'm currently in the process of building this business,
Okay,
working full-time as well. Yeah.
good, good, good. And when you decided to go online or do something separately than your existing work, you know, was a mutual decision, you and your husband, or it was only you looking for something separately that you wanted to do?
When my husband is very supportive, but he wouldn't like do it going online. He's not outgoing. He says,
Yeah,
"I'll support you. You can do what you want. If you
yeah,
want any support, I can definitely support you." But he's not the person. You'll never see him like on live videos or nothing. He's just supporting me emotionally,
from
and
behind the
yeah,
curtain, he's with you.
yes, yes,
Yeah, so
and
he's
we
the
were
backbone.
whatever decisions we take, we definitely take it together. But
Yeah,
majority of the contribution doing in this business would come from me. He wouldn't
yeah.
do anything
So, so
other
when
than
you
support.
decided, yeah, when you decided to do something online, so did you? It was your first decision that you want to do online something, or you were looking for other options also, like doing a traditional business or anything?
I'm not a person who would actually go out and sell or go and talk to people. In the sense, I wouldn't do any other business where it involves me selling something because I can't sell.
Okay,
And I was looking for something where I could do it which suits my personality. Like I wouldn't go out and bug my family and friends and ask them to join. No, that's not me. So I wanted
yeah.
something where I could do it to suit what I could do. And I have tried another business, but that didn't work out
So you
because
end up like, so you were looking for something where you can invest and then you can make money out of there, where you don't have to do much things, just like a share market. You invest money, you buy shares, and then you wait for it to grow. Correct?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Now,
yeah, and there's no point where I was looking for something like an income where I
mhm,
don't have to spend my extra time growing my business because it defeats the whole purpose of spending time with my family. So I was
mhm,
looking for something which would actually run by itself and also doesn't need my 100 like attention always.
okay, okay. So when you were looking, how did you came across this opportunity? How did you found this community?
This one. That's an interesting journey of mine, how I found. I was never a Facebook person. If I never used to post anything, my post used to be once in a year or 6 months. And then when I wanted to do something, or rather, I would do
Uh,
things. I'm like, okay, I'll start doing that. And when I was in the midst of trying the other business, I came across an ad that popped up on my newsfeed, and it looked interesting and it sounded like what I
yeah,
wanted. So it spoke about if you want to invest into yourself for a financial freedom, then and you want a system which works for you rather than you running around the business.
yeah,
There's an opportunity. If you're interested, you can sign up. And initially, I thought it was a scam because I never knew before joining this business. I never knew that there's something that people do on Facebook, which is business related, where you can earn
yeah,
money. I always thought Facebook is a place where you post about things that other people don't want about your personal life, where
exactly.
other people don't want to know. And I thought it's just like a media where people like to socialize and talk. And I never knew that Facebook had a business aspect as well. But yeah, I explored it, and I think um, I thank myself for exploring it rather than pushing it away, saying it must be some scam. And
Yeah.
yeah, this opportunity.
So if I go back to that day when you decided to join
Mm,
and today, do you think you made a right choice?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
And why is that?
because I can see that this business doesn't need my attention.
Mm,
It just runs by itself, and it is like peace of mind, and we have the system in place, and the system is well built, and yeah, and we have training. If you just plug into the training, you would actually um, get step by step instructions, and yeah, so there's everything for you in this business, that whatever you want to set up, that all the requirements are laid out. The groundwork is done for you. You just have to build on it.
yeah. And
So
you are still involved with your work, with your job right now.
yes, for the
So
time I continue to
yeah,
work
yeah.
hard.
So when do you think you will be totally out of that job and focusing on the business?
Tomorrow,
When that day is coming?
tomorrow maybe. No, no. Um, in I think it should be very soon. I can't
Very-
give you a date. If you want a date and a time, I definitely can't give you a date but shortly, I can see it coming very soon.
Give me a
So
month. Give me months. How many months do you think?
maybe
Because
six
the
months.
reason I'm asking you, because I want to interview you after, let's say, if you say 6 months, I want to interview you again after 6 months, and you tell me that you have already quit your job by then. So give me a month. Let's do that.
That's okay. I've never been asked this question, so I need to think.
That
Maybe early next year, I would say, to be. If I quit before then, I'll definitely let you know, and you can interview me saying that I did achieve
yeah,
something before my time target. But
yeah,
I would say early next year or
early
next year
next
by then.
year.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. The reason I'm asking you that question is because we always talk about um, a vision,
Mm,
and uh, and you said that nobody have asked you that question, because, and I think that's the reason I ask you that question, because you had that one reason to start this business, you know
mm, mm.
and I think that is the only reason why you're going to quit the job, and you need to have a time frame. So
Yes,
next year, early next year, when I will going to interview you, you will be out of your 9 to 5 rat race,
yes.
and you already getting success out of your business, but end of the day, it's a slow process.
Yeah, it's
You
not
because
get quick rich scam.
exactly right. That's what I was going to say.
Like I wouldn't have trusted this business if
Yeah,
it would have promised
yeah,
that you'll start making money in 1 month or 15 days. It's definitely not that. It is
no,
like a real deal. You need to invest. Um, like you need to give it some time to
yeah,
get results out of it.
yeah.
And
Even
always
though
people say that you can get rich quick. That means it's not going to last for a long time.
there is no business which can get you a rich quick in overnight. Yeah, there is one thing where you can get rich overnight is by gambling, but that
Yes.
is also depends on your luck. If
Yes.
you are lucky enough, then you might get a good gamble out of it.
Mm.
Now, I was just going to ask you something, I forgot. uh, about that training thing you mentioned, that it's a step by step training. So when you were going through the training, and you were upskilling yourself because you didn't knew what Facebook and the social platform can do, except
Yeah.
the socializing what we normally do on Facebook and
Mm.
Instagram, on all other stuff, all the other platforms. So when you were trying to go through the training, was it easy for you to transit and learn and implement, or was it difficult for you to understand? Because a
Oh,
lot of people, because I was talking about this today itself on my story. You know, if you because they see success is all about hard work and massive actions, correct? Okay.
yes, yes.
If you want to dive in and get a success, and if you want to get deep down, you need to swim to float, correct? So i I do not want anyone to have a wrong impression that the training is hard, they have to do a lot of stuff. That's why I want to ask you, because you did mention that you were not aware about the Facebook marketing and YouTube marketing and Instagram, LinkedIn, all the platforms now we use in the business. So how was it for you to learn and implement?
Well, as I said, it's all step by step process. And to be frank, sometimes you feel that they're spoon feeding you. They give you like very even minute details. They ensure to put it in the training. And sometimes I used to get stuck.
Hmm.
And when I used to get stuck, I contact, like there's mentorship available for, like, there is a dedicated mentor and there's a coach to give you answers, and they're always ready to help you. And yeah, so when I used to get stuck, I used to make sure I go to my mentor. But I also am blessed to have found people like you and
Oh,
others, yeah, who actually would help us understand if there's something that we cannot follow. And let me tell Jay one thing about this business. Like when you're working in a corporate world, if you want to grow in a career, you need to make sure that people there's a lot of competition, and if you want to grow to a stage, you need to make sure that you kind of pull down others and you grow. But this business is this in this business the strategy is
everyone
you
goes.
grow when people like with you, like you grow with the people under you, kind of, you
Exactly.
like a leader model where you actually pull your team and you grow together. So that's
Exactly.
what I like about this compared to the corporate world.
Yeah,
And that's one major attraction that I was attracted to.
absolutely. And that was the only reason I was attracted to,
Mm,
because
mm,
my background is sales and marketing,
mm,
and
mm.
I know it's not easy to survive in the market of in today's world where there is so much of competition.
Yeah.
You have to have a automation in place,
Mm,
and that's exactly what this business gives us. The automation where you put your 10 or 20% energy, and rest is done by the system. So
mm.
that's what I like about this business. Now, Sophia, future plans. We have already talked about you quitting the job next year, early next year. Okay.
Yeah.
What what else do you want to achieve
Uh,
personally? Personally, okay. Let's talk about personally. What do you really want to achieve in your life personally?
Personally, when you talk about personally, the country that I come from, there is a lot of need back in India
Yeah.
financially. There is a lot of people that's coming from my heart. And when I get, like, I'm doing as much as I can with the money that I'm earning now, but I can't do as much as I want to do because
Want to do.
I have my bills and I have my children here that I need
I
to
know.
provide for. And
Yeah.
if this or if and when this business starts giving me good, like more results, my first thing personally is to financially help the needy in back in India. And I have my relatives as well who struggle financially, so I want to do something for my relatives and
Good.
my parents. Yes, I want to. do something for my parents. Like it's a time to give back to them whatever they've invested in me. That's my personal goal.
Absolutely.
And yeah, spend time with my children, which
Good,
is
good.
the whole
And
like, the
what do you
major
want to
reason
achieve? What do you want to achieve in the business, in this online
in the
business
business.
you are in right now? What you want to
Mm.
achieve in the business?
Yep. And as I was talking about the corporate world, how it works, I want to be a leader, not just a manager, a leader
Um,
who will actually help others as well grow, not only you achieving results, but
yeah,
see to it that your team will get results as well as they grow with you.
absolutely
So
right.
and also I need to stop working as soon as possible. Even though
That's
people
happening
say
in
in
next.
India, they might say, "Oh, you have a job. Would you be quitting your government job?" But for me, my family and
Yeah,
my
because
freedom, time,
I know where you're coming from. Because in India, the mentality is totally different. In India, if you have a government job, that means a lot for people. Like, oh, he's
yeah,
working for
yeah,
the government sector. He's working for government. I know, because I have my
mm,
family. From my mom's side, mostly everyone is in the government sector. So I have gone through
mm,
those days where I was being told that study well, study good, you need to get a job in government, so your life is secure. But as I always say, job security is just an illusion. So,
mm,
and we have a great example, because of the virus, a lot of people lost their job, and they
mm.
always there. Sophia, are you there?
Yes, yes. I don't know
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah. Because a lot of people think that they are secure in their 9 to 5 world, but it's not
Mm,
true. End of the day, you are still relying on someone else.
mm,
So
mm,
what to do and what have to be done with your life, your finance, and everything.
mm,
So we are not secure, and I think the world is changing now in terms of the employment sector. They want to be
mm,
independent. They want to follow their
mm,
purpose, and that's exactly you did. You know,
mm, mm.
when you decided that you want to break that mirror and go into something else where you can dominate. And I'm
Yeah,
really happy for you that you made that decision, because I come across a lot of people, those who still sit on that fence, and they don't make any decisions, because end of the day change is necessary. Correct?
yeah.
Yeah,
If you want something to change, you need to be ready to take risks, and you need to have a
actually,
plan B always.
absolutely right. Absolutely right.
My cousin always says, if you want to be in the same class, like middle class, lower middle class, or upper class, or whatever, if you want to change that class, you need to have a second plan B or second income.
Yeah,
If you don't have that income, you'll still be at the same level.
level. Yeah,
You won't progress. So
absolutely
if
right.
you want to move
Absolutely.
from one stage to another, you need to have something supporting you
So
financially.
on that note, what will be your advice for the people sitting on that fence and watching you right now?
People sitting on the fence, the more you sit on the fence, you'd be watching other people grow. And then at later stage, you would be regretting, why didn't I start
Yeah,
like before this time? Because the person you'd be watching would have gone way beyond whatever your imagination would be. But
yeah,
if you had told him before, like earlier, then you would have gone to another level as well. But you would be lagging behind along, like
absolutely.
it will take longer for you to reach that
And
person's level.
I think we got few examples like that in the business. Those who those who wanted to join but didn't do it, but later on they joined, and now they are growing, and they did
They
mention
regret
that.
why didn't we
Yeah,
join earlier?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. I want to give a shout out to few people, those who have joined us. Tara says having a great support network is very important in growing your business. That's absolutely right, Tara. That's why we have you, Tara, in our team, and you have been always a great support to us. How I can forget you? You know, I have to mention you, Tara, always. And Sevit, and we got Yasmin, Nada, and I got Saji watching, Joy. We got people from India, Karthik, he's watching it. So that's good, guys. Thanks for joining us. So Tara, how do people can contact you? How they can find you on Facebook or anywhere? If they want to join the business, what is your personal page on Facebook? What is the name of your personal page on your Facebook? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sophia?
Yes, yes, I can. So you said Tara, so I'm waiting for Tara to
Is it?
respond.
Oh, sorry. I Sophia. See, that's what Tara does. You know, that was
Let me wait for Tara to start
that,
typing her business name.
that's exactly happens when you just watch Tara. See that's why I need to remove you from the screen, Tara. Now, okay, yes. So Nada is saying, do not let your fear control your life. Thara, you need to stay away. Okay, so Sophia, how do people can get in touch with you on Facebook? What is your personal page link? Or
Uh, my personal page is Sophia Moses. That's my, and
okay,
I have a picture of myself with my kids, so you can check
good,
that out.
good,
Yes.
good. Sophia, uh, thanks for coming in. Okay,
And I
and
have to.
thanks for taking. I'm glad you took that decision.
Yes.
And because I did the same, and a lot of people like us in the community, and congratulations to everyone, because we have reached over 50,000 members globally in our business. And that's so exciting, because when I started it was only 18,000 people, and now it's in the last 12 months it has gone up to more than 50,000 people. So Sophia, thanks for your time. uh, Abdi, thanks for joining in. Tara says inspiring story, Sophia. Yet is it's inspiring. Anything to do with freedom is always inspiring. And when I was putting this interview on my page yesterday, Tara, and when I was thinking about that freedom, Sophia, see, I again said Tara. So when I was thinking about that, in about the interview and writing and description, and I was thinking about this freedom and independence. I was going back to the independence of India from the Britishers. So because that's what the freedom means to you. Whether it's a country, whether it's an individual, and whether it's a financial or personal or mental, freedom is important. If there is no freedom, there is no independence. You will be in that zone where you will be not successful, because you are holding on. You will be you will be held by someone else. Your life is dominated by someone else's decisions, and that's what we do not want. We want to be free, and that's what we are doing. So thanks for joining in, Sophia. I will see you soon again, before you quit the job and after you quit the job. Okay. Yeah, you
Thank
definitely need to quit your job, okay, as soon as possible. And I wish you all the success you are looking for. You already having, but you will get a lot of success, because I can see you are dedicated, you are motivated, and you are consistent. You are focused. Uh, and good luck. Anything you want to share before we go?
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for giving me this privilege to come on your page. It is definitely a privilege, and you are definitely an inspiring mentor and very good human being. That's what I've discovered since knowing you, that you're
Thank
um, not only concentrating on business, but you love helping people, and
yeah,
you just, if you commit to helping someone, you wouldn't back off. And I've
no,
seen that dedication in you, saying that, yeah, I've committed to this one and I will have to stick by it, no matter what comes. And that's what I appreciate, and thank you for
thank
being there
you,
whenever I
thank you,
needed help in running this business, because
thank you.
yeah, you've always been there and always helped me. And yeah, I hope to give you another interview time when I definitely quit the
No,
job.
we'll do that
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
But you take
You
care,
were
and I'll
telling
see.
me that, also saying that you're very helpful.
Sorry,
Abdi,
Abdi.
Abdi
Yes,
is saying,
yes,
yes,
Abdi is saying true. He is very helpful. Thanks, Abdi. Thanks. I'm waiting for you to come to my house. He's coming soon.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So,
You have
but
a,
Sophia,
yeah,
thanks a lot. You have a good day and good weekend, and I'll
yeah.
see you soon. Okay. Take care.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, guys. So that was Sophia. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope you got something out of it. And the reason why we do this is to inspire each other, uplift each other, because we all go through ups and downs, and we we all have the same story. We all want to be free, we all want to be independent, we all want to make our own decision, we all want to make our own way you know and that's what we are working towards. But you need to decide whom you work with, you know and where you want to live. Because if you decide, the day when you will decide that this is what I want to do, and this will going to make me free, then just do it. Do not hold yourself. Okay. As Thara said, do not let the fear dominate your decisions. Do not let the fear dominate your life. Okay. Because fear will not going to do anything good for you. On that note, I will see you soon in next couple of weeks or days with another interview. For now, take care, stay safe, and please keep supporting me. And the people, those who are watching this from YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe on the channel. Bye bye from my end. Take care.